from my brother, Alex Gariazzo. Talking with Ray at the diner yesterday. He had a dream the world was ending. Though the thing he thought was strange, he saw me dancing with you at the end of the world. Now when the news people say that our time has finally come, and everybody's screaming that everyone should run, I'll be dancing with you at the end of the world. When the birds fall silent and the clocks have all stopped, I'm still gonna love you with everything I got. And I'll dance with you at the end of the world. Now when the radio says we're only minutes away, and everyone should get down on their knees and pray, I'll be dancing with you at the end of the world. Some people will be crying, I'm sure some people will be sad. I just hope I'm smiling, thinking about the life we had, and gonna dance with you at the end of the world. Oh, I'm gonna dance with you, I'm gonna pull you in close, 'cause if this is the end, well, I'm never letting go of holding on to you at the end of the world. Now if I don't make it, my love, as long as you, when I'm lying there in that bed, I'm gonna whisper what I do. I'm gonna dance with you at the end of the world, just to be with you at the end of the world. Thank you, Allie. So some of you may know the song "I Am Not My" or "Shadow in the Window," but I had this other song that's on the new album, and it was something that I couldn't get out of my head. Is when there was a moment that when my father was dying and I was at his bedside, I said something to him that I kind of couldn't stop thinking about, and I don't know if he heard me. I kind of hope he didn't. But anyway, you know, as I'm a father now, and the more I'm a father, the more I realize I'm just like my father, and I never wanted that, and I never wanted to have a relationship with my daughter the way my father had with me, and I wanted to make sure of that, and I have. However, you know, the bad dad jokes and the bad advice and wearing socks with sandals, you know, stuff no one should do. Anyway, somebody gets it. Anyway, I love my dad. I just, I didn't understand a lot about him. But anyway, and so this is a song, it's kind of defiant, but it's kind of ironic because the song is called I Am Not My Father, when in fact, I am. I am not my father. Whoa, I am not my father. I am not my father. So why do I feel like I am? And these days are getting harder. My heart is growing harder. I thought that I was smarter. What a fool I am. And I never wanted to be like him. I guess I'll never know why it is that part of him that I can't let go of. 'Cause I am not my father. Whoa, I am not my father. Whoa, I am not my father. So why do I act like I am? I hear his voice a little louder, telling me that he couldn't be prouder. I saw him walking with my daughter. It was only a dream. And some days I wear his sweater when my heart's in colder weather. Thinking of when we were together, the way it was supposed to be. And I hear him talking through my words and the ways that I react. I even swore to my mother, I'll never be like that, no, 'cause I am not my father. Whoa, I am not my father. Whoa, I am not my father. So why do I talk like I am? Held his hand as he lay dying and made sure he never saw me crying. I sat there and held his hand in mine for the first time. sick of this town. Whoa, I'm so sick of this town. Why the hell are we still hanging around? Whoa, I'm so sick of this town. Whoa, I'm so sick of this place. Whoa, I'm so sick of this place. Where my dreams, they seem to go to waste. It seems such an awful shame. I don't know what it is that I've been waiting for, and I don't know why it is I stayed so long. They say people get the lives that they settle for, but all I see are the reminders of how it all went wrong. I'm so sick of this town. Whoa, I'm so sick of this town. Another mom and pop shop closing down. Whoa, I'm so sick of this town. Each year it's more or less the same. Strip malls, bar brawls, football games. Around here we love to sit and play. It seems such an awful shame. So be careful of the past, don't let it drag you down. There's a shame in all the things you might regret. And beware of all the ghosts that love to hang around. They're just there to remind you of what you're trying to forget. See, my mom and dad are buried here. I'll go and visit them once a year. Feels like my future's in the rear view mirror. Man, I'm so out of here. Whoa, I'm so sick of this town. Whoa, I'm so sick of this town. And when I go, I won't turn back around. You see, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of this town. Yeah. Now take a look around, it's like the whole goddamn town's about to blow. Yeah, Judas sat in fear while we were sitting here waiting for Godot. I've been thinking of you, it's what my mind tends to do when I'm alone. And all the seeds that I've planted, man, nothing seems to grow. Oh no. Now I couldn't resist, so I assist a fist if I could lend a hand. Yeah, turning like a twist, he raised his fist and said, advance on my command. Now the sun was coming up and I was feeling kind of stuck inside my head. And the way that I've been feeling, yeah, I just don't understand. Man, oh man. And I have back in the stormy sky beseeched the seas for answers why. Been wandering in such a haze. last few days. I was riding by the wasteland on a hot, high hollow every night. Yeah, I found a treasure map into the Cumberland Gap tonight, alright. Maybe I'm stuck in a rut, or maybe I should just shut up and lasso the moon. But I've never understood why it feels like something good is coming soon. Hey, I'm so tired and battered too, and everything is falling through. It feels I'm drowning in endless ways. Oh, these last few days. Oh, sweet man, you're calling me so often, it's like you never leave. Wasted by my own petard, it gets so hard to even know what to believe. I got a getaway car, I got a suicide jacket up my sleeve. And this room is oh so heavy, it's getting hard to breathe. Is it only me? I've a tourniquet around my heart to keep it from falling apart. It feels so down in so many ways. Oh, these last few days. And I'm now beneath the starry sky, beseech the angels from on high. It feels like I have lost my way. Oh, these last few days. And oh, these last few days. And oh, these last few days. Yeah, Alex Gariazzo. There's an old man at the counter, and he couldn't feed himself. No one seemed to make a move to offer any help. The waitress didn't notice, she went about her day. And then passed out at the bus stop, a bearded man did lay. No one got too close to check if he was okay. He had a tattoo of Semper Fi, and God bless the USA. And this world will break your heart, and this world will break your heart, and this world will break your heart in 1,000 different ways. Now Allie lost her baby in the final month. The room was painted blue, they had a name picked for their son. The husband said they'd try again, he didn't know what else to say. In 50 years of marriage, if he'd have made it till July, the nurse gave back his clothes as she began to cry. As she told the social worker, I got nowhere else to stay. And this world will break your heart, and this world will break your heart, and this world will break your heart in 1,000 different ways. There's fire on the hillside and oil in the sea. The people hurting everywhere as far as I can see. We're just castles made of sand and someday we're gonna wash away. Now Romeo, he stumbled in with an unlit cigarette. He said he just got off the phone with Mr. Capulet, who warned, boy, you best be careful, 'cause there will be hell to pay. Babe, we're getting older, yeah, this much is true. But each day is a gift that I get to spend with you. Babe, I'll always love you beyond my dying day. And this world will break your heart. And this world will break your heart. And this world will break your heart in 1,000 different ways. Storms kicking up on the lake. The lavender lights of the day are telling me there's no time to waste. I got this feeling that I just can't shake. And there's a goddamn ceiling fan, like a noose above a wanted man. I'd write you poems on the kitchen wall. We'd laugh and sing along to Wonderwall. She said, I know a place that we can go and leave this all behind. You and me together side by side. So let's take the outer drive. Let's take the outer drive. Jake's up on Clark Street with a dozen daisies scattered at his feet. Dr. Bill, he lost his license. He said the city reeks of its compromises. And last night I saw Johnny Diversey. Said the city's running low on mercy. He was seeing double down division. He said the city reeks of its indecision. He said, I wish I knew what it was we were chasing here tonight. Or maybe we're just running for our lives. So let's take the outer drive. Let's take the outer drive. Oh, I'm feeling so alive tonight. I got this feeling we're gonna be alright. The pirates of Lincoln Park look to hook another broken heart. ride, we ride right out of here. Oh, I said, Mama, what'd you do that for? And she punched my arm, put her foot on the dashboard. And she said, people get the lives they settle for. Babe, there's nothing left for us here anymore. And I said, tell me of that place you know, and we'll leave this all behind. You and me together side by side. So let's take the outer drive. Let's take the outer drive. Oh, this city looks so alive tonight. I got a feeling we're gonna be alright. These side streets are lonely, with just a hint of holy. Babe, I need you to tell me just one more time that you believe in me. Thank you. This is one of them. All right. Let a little light in. I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna let in a little sun. Yeah, I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna let in a little sun. Yeah, I'm feeling so excited, Mom, 'cause the lives have just begun. I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna open up the shade. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna open up the shade. Yeah, with you right here beside me, Mama, well, it feels like I got it made. Yeah, for so long it's been like this. For so long I've been alone. I'm tired of all this darkness. I can't make it on my own. I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna turn it all around. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna turn it all around. Yeah, I'm so tired of fighting, Mom, 'cause you're the best thing I've found. And the crowd goes wild for Allie. a change. I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna open up that door. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna let a little light in. I'm gonna open up that door. Yeah, this world can be so frightening, mama. Let's love it a little more. Yeah, I'm feeling so excited, mama. I'm gonna love you a little more. Yeah, this world can be so frightening, mama. I'm gonna love you a little more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought they had me up at Crown Point like they had Johnny years ago. I thought they had me surrounded. There's one thing that they didn't know, that I had me a plan, and I'm not as dumb as I look. This bird ain't meant for caging. I'm no ordinary dime store crook. Well, tonight I'm bound for glory, drinking lightning from a jar. I got a sweet little story about where the fallen angels are. I gotta get away. Car. Seemed I was doing Northern 90 by the Mason-Dixon line. I had a road map of Rhode Island, but I was cornered in a cornfield in Carolina. Boxed in back in Branson, had a safe house in Tennessee. I keep a Polaroid on the dashboard of a baby boy who looks a lot like me. Well, tonight I'm bound for glory, drinking lightning from a jar. I got a hangman in my hair, my love, in a war in my backyard. I gotta get away, I gotta get away, I gotta get away, car. I gotta get away, I gotta get away, I gotta get away, car. And by this time tomorrow, if the creek don't rise, I'll be near the border of paradise. Well, tonight I'm bound for glory, drinking lightning from a jar. I got a sweet little story about where the fallen angels are. I gotta get away, I gotta get away, car. I gotta get away, I gotta get away, I gotta get away, car. I gotta get away, I gotta get away, I gotta get away, car. I gotta get away, I gotta get away, I gotta get away, I gotta get away, yeah. Michael McDermott. Thank you so much. Thanks, Paolo. Well, should I do another one? Thank you. All right. Well, this is, I'm going to do this one for my friends here, and I did this. I wrote this song back in 1993, and originally it was kind of like this weird funk song. And Brian Kaufman, my friend and A&R guy, said, well, I think that song stinks, but the lyrics are good. And he said, why don't you just sit down at a piano and see what happens? And I said, well, I think you're wrong, but I'll see what happens. And so. Broken, she had spoken. Here's a token of a lonely one. The idler stood beside of her, wondering whether to walk or run. And Rain, he said, tell me again how you got your funny name. She said, my house is the only one on that street. I live at 1 South Rainey's Lane. And Jesus, where is he when you need him? Rain said, and threw a penny into the well. He's usually spoke the prophet and behind you, and you're just too dumb to tell. Rain said, who are you? You look like a drunken fool. I wasn't talking to you anyway. She said, I'm no one, baby, just like you, but I can spot a joker coming a mile away. Hey, hey. And the prophet said, you could turn and you turn, trying to find yourself. You could turn and you turn till there's no one else. You could turn and you turn until you turn insane. And aching hours and aching days with the idler, the prophet, and a girl called Rain. The prophet, he was smoking by the well, running his hands through his greasy hair. The idler wasn't moving, he was gazing into the stillness of the air. And Rain, she sat, adjusted her hat, and said something as the city bus roared by. And the prophet said, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, as he looked into the troubled oceans of her eyes. And Rain said, forget it now, it doesn't matter anyhow. I'm just a cat out on the ledge. And the prophet said, melodrama sure suits you, girl. I just don't think you got the edge. And the idler looked twice, and he rolled his dice and said, you know what would be nice? If you two would shut up for a while. The prophet said, that's fine with me. Rain, she nodded, she seemed to agree. And the idler began to smile, and just like a child. And the prophet said, you could turn and you turn, trying to find yourself. You could turn and you turn till there's no one else. You could turn and you turn in a baptism of flame. And the wind swept like revelations with the idler, the prophet, and a girl called Rain. The prophet said indecision's ruthless as he saw a toothless mother near child engulf a beer. Rain said, I've fallen so many times these days, no one believes it or seems to care. The prophet said, is it all about the future? Is it all about the fear or living with the pain? Or is it all about weakness? Temptations, curtain tricks, or finding someone to blame. And then the idler said, I'm gonna call it a night. I heard the sage was getting something going. And something about Russian roulette on a blackjack bet. Wine and blood will be flowing. And do me a favor, if you see the president, tell him I got something right here for him. You two run along now and be careful. You never know what kind of trouble two people could get in. These towns of sin. And remember, you can turn and you turn, trying to find yourself. You can turn and you turn till there's no one else. You can turn and you turn, but it's never gonna be the same. And the sky bled of dying dreams with the idler, the prophet, and a girl called Rain. And the prophet and Rain walked to the water, casting stones into the night. They went down Rainy's lane to Rain's place and made love, and fell asleep after it was light. Then Rain, she woke to the sounds of the parade, but the prophet, he was nowhere in sight. He left a note on the mirror saying, believe in the rain, and the rain will be all right. And she could remember him saying, you can turn and you turn, trying to find yourself. You could turn and you turn till there's no one else. You could turn and you turn, and never understand the pain. I guess that's the story of the idler, the private, and girl called rain. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to leave you with this one. Sometimes I feel myself falling, searching for the face of God. Sometimes I hear voices calling, telling me I'm a fraud. Sometimes I hear distant laughter. On weightless wings we come and go. What are these things we chase after and seem to haunt us so? But I ain't gonna fall for that. See, I lost myself here somewhere, but I'm finding my way back. I ain't gonna fall for that. Yeah, I've been too long running, and I'm too broken to crack. But this time, I ain't gonna fall. I'm gonna rise up a little more now every day. I'm gonna rise up no matter what they do or say. I'm gonna rise up singing hallelujah, babe. I'm gonna rise up, yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. Sometimes I see my own reflection. Sometimes it fills me with unease. I cross these fields of redemption to fall upon my knees. And still we peek around these corners at things that we should say and do. And my addiction whispers secrets and things that I read true. But I ain't gonna fall for that. See, I lost myself here somewhere on this New York City map. I ain't gonna fall for that. Yeah, I've been too long running, and I'm too broken to crack. But this time, I ain't gonna fall. I'm gonna rise up a little more now every day. I'm gonna rise up no matter what they do or say. I'm gonna rise up, keep it all together, babe. I'm gonna rise up, yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up each day a little higher, babe. I'm gonna rise up, turn out up. Yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. Yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. Yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. Yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. Yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. Yeah, I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. Yeah, I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna rise up today. I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna rise up.
Michael McDermott.